Welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. Original series coming at you from my bedroom. And in this video, we're going to continue with Fallout. And we're going to discuss whether or not Stephanie is a good character or is she evil. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking and I won't let them in. Now, I can't quite put my finger on Stephanie. I can't decide if she's a good character or a bad character. I mean, like evil in the series. When I first saw her, Lucy's best friend, talking about being pregnant together, so I thought, she was going to be like a motherly type. But when they get attacked by raiders, she flips a switch. I mean, you see her out there just like no regard, like she was ready to die. She was ready to kill. She had that killer instinct in her. Whereas others would hide and run. Not her. I mean, when her husband died and she just started screaming in anger, you can see it. And not only then, when they started discussing on what to do with the raiders, if they should rehabilitate them, and then Norm, wanted to, and she agreed. She looked at the crowd when they wanted to rehabilitate them, and she was in disgust. But when Norm suggested that they do what they would do to them, you can see it in her eye where she looked at them with a little glimmer of hope, like, okay. Now, we know that she is from Vault 31, so she is part of Buds. So obviously she's keeping that secret from all the other Vault dwellers. Especially when Norm asked her what was different about Vault 31 before he got there. And she didn't want to disclose anything. Instead, she asked him, "What did your father tell you?" And then they said it was the mashed potatoes. And she agreed. And they left it at that. Now, she's also playing that on that other level. Well, she has to. I mean, she's keeping this secret from all the other Vault dwellers. But Norm is on that level too, and eventually, he found out, but eventually, shit's gonna hit the fan. Everyone's gonna find out, and I wonder how they're gonna react to it. It's not gonna be like Vault 31, Vault 32, where they started, fighting against each other. I don't think so. This Vault seems to like each other very much, so we'll see what happens. Now, she got promoted, obviously because she's from Vault 31, to be the new overseer of Vault 32. And I'm very curious how she's going to run her vault. Betty, she's also playing those mind games too. But she's pretty much running it the way that's always been run. People, they feel like they have to help each other because they need each other type of, vault. But I don't know. I have a feeling that Stephanie has ulterior motives, like she wants to be number one. So I have a feeling she's going to run that vault a little different. But what do you guys think? You think it's just going to be a continuation of Vault 33? Probably. To summarize, Stephanie is just very like a complicated character. We haven't seen her full extent of her character, I don't think. Because, like I said, when she was in battle, you can see the rage in her. But whenever she's living her normal life, it was like very whimsical, not a care in the world. And I guess it didn't have a care in the world until they opened the vaults. And this is what I like about this series, because Stephanie isn't just a one-dimensional character. She has layers and layers that we can peel back. Not only her, pretty much all the characters. But I still don't know. Like, I think she's gonna, I don't know, like something's gonna have to happen in Vault 32, some kind of conflict, because it just wouldn't make sense for the show to have two vaults exactly the same, playing out the same kind of scenarios. I guess we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of Stephanie, her character, and what's gonna happen in the future. We already seen what happened in the past. You can discuss it if you like. I love this show. I'll discuss anything with you guys. But I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in next season with these characters. I like to speculate and just, nerd out about it. And if you guys do too, well then, thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.